Thumb thumb. Oh, damn. Where the hell did you come from? Well, I'm done. That's two. I just shot this one here in the back of the head. Whew. My season's done. Got a buck a couple weeks ago with my recurve. And then I just dropped these two does here with my 6.5 Grendel. So, hell yeah, we done. Tagged out, baby. Tagged out. Woo! A little over 200 yard shot. Hell yeah. Whew. I didn't even see that second doe. I saw the first one, dropped her, and that's when I seen the second one running and dropped it. But, whew, that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, let's go down there and take a look at them. See what we got. Well, I screwed up. So, I thought I hit record on the other camera. Apparently I didn't. Apparently I didn't hit the button hard enough to actually turn it on. So, don't have those shots on camera, but we're gonna go down here and take a look at these two does. I've given them a few minutes to expire, so I'm gonna walk over here, take a peek at them. It's just a hair over 200 yards, 214 on the second one. The first one was probably maybe 180 yards on the first shot, and then I went on ahead and hit her with the second one as she was running, just to knock her down. I've never used 6.5 Grendel before, so I wasn't too sure how well it would do. You know, I put it just behind her shoulder for the first shot. The second shot should have hit her right in the shoulder or just forward of it. And then the second doe, that's when I saw her running across the field right after I rolled the first one over with the second shot. And she stopped broadside and just stood there. So I was like, I still got one more tag. Well, why not? And she was looking towards me. Oh, there goes another deer. And she turned her head to look away, and I just put it right on the back of her head, just below the skull, and squeezed it off. So we'll see how this 6.5 Grendel did here in just a moment. I'll catch back up with you guys here in a second. I went down and took a look at the first deer that I shot. Or, I'm sorry, technically the second deer that I shot, the one that I dropped in its tracks. The second one actually made it another 40 yards just into the brush line, and I didn't want to take the camera up in there with as thick as it is. It's a little too much to deal with. But I'm going to go back and get the four-wheeler and come back out, and I'll show you guys the deer whenever I get them, get that one out of the woods. So just hang with me here. We'll get them out and film them up, and then the real work begins. So we'll see y'all here in a few. Alright guys, we're gonna go down here and get the first deer that I shot. She's just behind us here, just a few yards in the woods, and I'll drag her out and get her cleaned up. Then we're gonna go down here and get the great big one. The second deer that I shot is definitely a lot bigger. She's probably close to 180, maybe 190 pounds. She's definitely bigger than the buck that my wife killed. I'll roll in a picture of it here in a few minutes. But we're gonna go down here and get this other one. I think it's right in here where I left her. Nope, up on top of the hill. So she's just right over here, I think. Nope, I went too high up the hill. I passed her up. Son of a gun. Yeah, right here it is. I think. This deer here only made it just a couple of yards into the wood line before she dropped. Pretty sure she's laying right here. There she is. I see her now. I had to drag her up the hill here because it's so thick where she came into the woods. So path of least resistance was to come on up the hill. Looks like an old tree stand there. But all right, we found her. This there might be closer to maybe 150. I did make a bad shot on this one here. I hit her low, and it still got the job done. But I'll save the photos and stuff for here in a few minutes after we get her moved over a little bit. So I'll be back here in a minute, guys. Whew. All right. Oh, that one there's done. Now I gotta go get the other one. Lord have mercy. This is a lot more work than what it needs to be. Oh. Alright, going to the next one. Alright guys, now we're over here at the second one. The second one that I shot. I think I was a little wrong on my weight guesstimate. I think she's probably going to be closer to 160. I don't think she's going to make it over 180 pounds. But she's still a great big one. And this is the one that I shot in the neck at, I think it's 246 yards to right here where she was standing. Because that brush pile right there is just under 300. It's like 286, something like that. So we did pretty good with the 6.5 Grendel. I'm pretty impressed. But I'm gonna get her taken care of, get them home for some pictures, and get them to the processor. We'll catch y'all later on.